Welcome to this beautiful stretch of highway located in Alberta, Canada, right between Lake Louise and Jasper. It is 232 kilometers of jaw-dropping scenery. I am on the stunning Icefields Parkway, otherwise known as one of the most beautiful drives in the world. I'm driving from Lake Louise all the way to Jasper. I'm on solo adventures this week, and I'm going to be doing this a little more rugged. I'm staying in some off-grid hostels because I really wanted to be in touch with nature, disconnected, reconnect with myself, and be present in this beautiful Canadian wilderness. There is so much to see on this parkway, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. There are over 100 ancient glaciers on the Icefields Parkway, and depending on the time of day on these emerald lakes, you can see the most beautiful reflection of the mountains. We are heading to one of my absolute favorite places on the Icefields Parkway. It is Peyto Lake. It's a glacier-fed lake. It is absolutely stunning. The water is so blue. This is one of my magic places, so I'm really excited. It's a pretty easy hike up, very well paved path, but it's so beautiful today. There is a viewing platform of this glacier lake, but I actually prefer going below it. And if you look to the left, you'll see the glacier that trickles down into this stunning lake. And the view is just unreal. It's hard to believe that as this glacier melts, one day this lake will not be here. I find this place so energizing. It's one of my favorite places to just come, sit, be in my own company, my own thoughts, love life and the beauty we have around us. The great thing about a lot of the sites to see on the Icefields Parkway is that they're all quite accessible. I mean, the main ones are quite accessible, so all fitness levels, all age groups can do it. If you really want something that's a lot more of a challenge, you'll definitely find that on the parkway as well. So it's literally all levels, but really the main things, anyone can get to them, which is awesome. That being said, doesn't mean you're not going to get a workout, because this isn't rigorous, but I'm breathing, you can tell I'm getting a workout. Another thing that makes this drive so special is that you're going to come across endless emerald lakes that you can pull over and bask in the beauty. I'm actually really surprised that, it's October and there's still quite a few tourists, which is awesome. And it's fall, so it's stunning. I particularly wanted to come now because I love fall and I love the colors, and I've never seen the Icefields Parkway in the fall. So yeah, this is just amazing. I'm in my happy place. I made it to my off-grid wilderness hostel. This one's called Mosquito Creek, and it's built right on a creek. You could probably hear it flowing right there. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's surrounded by mountains. Now, this is the very first wilderness hostel as you enter the Icefields Parkway from Lake Louise. So it's actually quite close to Lake Louise. I think we're 35 kilometers, but there is no cell reception here. So yes, you are off-grid. They have some really cool amenities though. There's an outdoor sauna here. There is no showers though. That's one thing to note. So there's the stream and the sauna and wipes. There's outhouses and there's a kitchen. Funny story, last night I thought I was booked into this place, but I actually booked into a different place, and it was near to Banff, and it wasn't off-grid. There was actually electricity and everything when I got there, which I was super surprised about because I was mentally prepared for an off-grid hostel, and then I got there, I'm like, what? There's electricity? And so anyway, it was kind of nice because I got to charge my phone, have a shower this morning. I'm excited just to relax tonight, maybe sit by the fire, potentially have a sauna, just enjoy the outdoor ambiance. I do think we should go look inside the sauna. I love outdoor saunas, and I did stay here a few years ago. When I did have the sauna here, it was epic because it gets chilly at night, so getting in the nice warm sauna, oh, it's so nice, and then coming out and feeling the chill. But let's check it out. So So you fill up that bucket of water, and once you have the wood-burning fireplace going, then you throw the water on top of those rocks so you can steam it up and get it nice and toasty warm in here. Alright, this is the common area. I'm surprised they even have fridges thanks to the solar power out here. Can't forget to turn off the lights since it is solar power here. And look at that backyard. Ah, love it. Alright, well, being a backpackers, we are sleeping in dorm rooms. So when you first walk in, this is like a sitting area. I guess you can leave your shoes, hang your coat. There's a mirror if you want to look at yourself and how you look after not having a shower for a few days. And then the bunk beds. So I am choosing this bed here. They do have a sheet and a pillowcase and everything for you. And then over here is blankets. And we're very lucky because in the corner there is a heater. In the back of the property, there is this beautiful viewpoint of a mountain, so I poured myself a glass of wine and just came out to take it all in. I ended up making a fire in the common area just so I could sit and relax. It was just a little too chilly outside, and this was just so warm and inviting. Dinner was Brussels sprout gnocchi with a tomato ricotta dressing and warm soup. Good morning. I woke up at 6, but it was pitch black outside, so I got back in bed. Now it's 7:30, it's light outside. I'm ready to get up and start the day. Oh, that's such a peaceful sound to wake up to in the morning. And it's so peaceful outside. It is such a beautiful, crisp, and I say crisp because it's a little chilly this morning in the mountains, but I love it. And I just, before I leave this morning to go on my day's adventure, I just wanted to come and take in the beautiful view of this mountain as the sun is coming down on it. It's just incredible. And yeah, so I got my coffee. Great thing about this cup, last night it was my wine cup. This morning it's my coffee cup. So versatile. Yeah, I'm loving it. So I'm trying to decide, do I feel like going on a hike this morning, or do I just want to drive and pull over on some sites and see what comes up? Yeah, I'm not totally sure. There's some really good hikes in the area, so that's a very good option. Yeah, I don't know, but anyway, we'll see when I get in the car what I decide to do. Sometimes those are the best adventures, the ones you don't plan. You can tell it's cold because my hands are hard to move and my face isn't moving as much as normal. But anyway, yeah, first I gotta warm up the car though, because you can see in the windows it's chilly out here. So warm up the car. Once I'm on the road, I'll figure it out. See what life has in store for me today. And sometimes when we leave it up to life, life will surprise us with some unexpected mishaps. I ran into a problem and the sunroof is broken. So it opened and now it won't close. And it's totally, no matter what I do, if I press the close button, nothing. Now I don't know what I should do. I don't know if I should continue this trip or if I gotta call it quits, because how am I gonna park the vehicle anywhere if I can't close the roof? Yeah. This is a bit of an issue. It just goes back to open every time. So I don't know what to do. But see, wide open. Press the button, it does nothing. It just goes back to open. Isn't this just my luck? I turn around and I drive all the way back to Lake Louise because I'm like, well, obviously I can't continue on this trip with a wide open sunroof that's not going to close because I can't park my car anywhere, because then people could just jump in, or if it rains or anything, it's just going to rain inside. So after fighting with it for over an hour, did 3 different roadside turnouts, I was like, all right, I just got to go back to town because I'm going to have to sort this out or my trip is going to be over. Of course, as soon as I get back to town, I press close, and as you can see, the sunroof has officially closed. That is like, you know, the good thing about the Icefields Parkway though is you're not far from town on either way. Either you're going to be close to Lake Louise on one side or close to Jasper on the other side. Now, I wasn't quite at the halfway point yet after leaving the wilderness hostel this morning, so I was still close enough to Lake Louise to turn around, come to Lake Louise, just so my sunroof could close. But now we're back in action. Let's get back to the Icefields Parkway. That piece of paper on my windshield you'll see on the left is actually my park pass, because you do need to pay for a park pass in order to stay in the national parks. I stopped at a place called The Crossing. It's not quite in the middle of the parkway, but getting there, almost in the middle. It is the only place on the Icefields Parkway to get gas. At $2.27.9 a liter, she will break the bank, but at least it's full service, so I did get a window wash. It had been a while since I went to a full service gas station. They also have a motel here and a pub, and there's also a washroom and a gift shop and a restaurant. So there's kind of like a little bit of everything here, and it's super beautiful because you're surrounded by the mountains. Yeah, really cool little spot. So if you don't feel like staying off grid like me, you can come stay at the motel here at The Crossing. This is the Columbia Icefield. Inside this building you'll find a Starbucks, a restaurant, phone connection, and Wi-Fi. And if you look directly across, there is the Athabasca Glacier. You can actually go right up to the glacier and get an up-close look at it. You can also take a driven tour that drives you onto the glacier. I'm just gonna walk up to it today. Again, this is a pretty easy hike to get there. All fitness levels can do this. There's only a small portion that's uphill that's gonna get your blood pumping. It's pretty amazing to stand right in front of this glacier. It feels like powerful in a way. I officially made it to my next wilderness hostel. This one is called Beauty Creek, and I'm pretty sure that's why it's called that, is because it is beautiful, and there's this beautiful creek here in the mountains. It's absolutely stunning, and there's barely anyone here right now. It's so peaceful. The sun is just starting to set, so it was a perfect time to arrive. Yeah, this one's super off-grid, and just these lush Canadian nature surroundings. These are all the dorm beds. At the moment, I'm the only one in here, which is awesome. So I'm gonna pick that bed just because it's really close to the heater, because it does get cold in the evening. Well, this is the little sitting area. It's very cute actually, and I love the view, of course. And then there's a little table. And in here is the kitchen and dining area. Got books, games, guitar, all the good stuff that you want when you're in nature. And this is the kitchen. And there's even a solar powered fridge again, which I love, so my perishables can stay cold. When you do the dishes, you actually have to take this bucket of water to the river or to the stream, and you get some water, you bring it back, you boil it in that pot, and then you wash the dishes here. And then when you're done, the dishwater goes in that bucket, and then you take it to the outhouse and you dump it. So they have a good little system here. This is super off-grid. Very exciting. Just want to get out and enjoy some nature. I also thought it was a good idea to get some dishwater ready, as it does take a while. One of the best parts about staying at a hostel is you always meet interesting people. This is Ricky. He was telling me all about his time living in China.
I went to university over there, so I speak Chinese. And,
That's so cool.
Yeah. I hitchhiked here from Jasper today.
Nice.
And a Taiwanese couple picked me up, and I was talking to them.
They must have loved that.
Oh yeah. They were really sweet too.
Mediterranean lentil soup, and we're gonna cook it on the fire. You want to do the honors?
Yeah, I guess we can just put it right on like that, you reckon?
Okay, minor mishap because the can tilted over because of course the wood moves when it burns, so we lost a little bit of soup. But I got these trusty tongs, moved the soup there. That was fast.
Yeah.
It literally took 5 minutes. Let it cool for a second.
Definitely smells good.
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. I like lentils. That's pretty good. I just love like anything cooked on a fire. It's so good. I don't want to bother him. Yeah, but there he goes. He just wants to eat the flowers. Okay, that's so cool. Should we walk away? It really does not get much better than this. Waking up, having me time with my coffee in the Canadian wilderness, and no cell phone connection. This is Sunroof Falls, and it's so beautiful, and it's super easy to get to. It's right off the highway. You just drive right into the parking lot and walk down the hill and you're here. There's some little trucks in the area to do. It's pretty amazing though. The color of the water is just incredible. So we decided to do one of the short hikes here at Sunroof Falls. It's 1.3 kilometers and it's to the lower falls, it said. My new friend Ricky that I met last night at Beauty Creek, he came with me on some adventures today. It's always nice to have an adventure buddy. Are you excited? Woo. Yeah, so it's gonna be a great day. As you get very close to Jasper, you will come across the Athabasca Falls, and again, they are stunning. You know when you just feel like you're meant to be someplace a little longer? That's what I feel about here. It's just amazing. The view, the fire. I just feel like this location needed to be in my life another day. But the sun is setting and I'm just taking it all in. It's just, yeah, amazing. Ricky and myself decided to combine our food and cook our dinner on the open fire, followed by roasted marshmallows, a Canadian wilderness classic that we also turned into s'mores, and they were so good. As I mentioned before, you can actually walk on the Athabasca Glacier, and today that is exactly what I'm about to do.
Brace yourself, as we are going to start heading down the steepest commercially used road in North America.
It's hard to tell in the video, but we're basically going straight down. I've never been on a road that steep before. I'm officially standing on the Athabasca Glacier. I didn't even know I needed to come on the glacier. Then I got given a ticket, and here I am, and it's actually really cool. So my first glacier that I'm walking on. These Ice Explorer vehicles are something else. Next up is the Glacier Skywalk, where you can give yourself a little dose of adrenaline. This is definitely trippy up here. You can feel it moves a little bit, and when you're looking down through that clear glass, yeah, we're high up here, but this is very, very cool. There they are. Look right there. You see the mountain goats, guys. About a kilometer up the road from the Beauty Creek hostel is a trail called Beauty Creek Trail. So it's going along Beauty Creek, and then we end up at these little waterfalls. It's a short hike, 1 to 2 hours. So yeah, off we go. It is so beautiful out here today. The perfect day to go for a hike. And yes, got my bear spray over there. End up all the water. Good to go. Life's good. This is Stanley Falls. So this is pretty much where this hike ends. You can hear the waterfalls back there. I forgot just how fun a good game of badminton is, but it is super enjoyable. Walking barefoot on the earth just brings you a connection and an energy charge like no other. I had to come out and enjoy just a few more minutes of this incredible location. I feel like my soul has been filled and I don't want to go. I actually don't want to go. But yes, this is it. What an incredible adventure this has been, and the Icefields Parkway never disappoints. It is a bucket list must. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.